So, your adventuring party have been sort of together for a pretty considerable amount of time at this point, given the levels that you've attained. And after a recent run of admittedly fairly bad luck, you went on a couple of adventures that didn't turn up much fortune, and you were at the your favorite watering hole, the Outs Inn. Just kind of commiserating and lamenting the last of your funds. You probably spent a little bit on a bottle of cheap wine, and are just kind of whiling the night away. And through the rumor mill, actually, all throughout, there's whispers from all the different booths of, oh, the berm is clear, oh, the fog's gone, and a number of people just get up. Other sort of adventurous types get up and just start heading out towards the door. That sort of language can only mean one thing, and you all know because of how large it looms in the local sort of folklore. The berm is the hill on which the dread castle Zagyg sits. For years and years, it has been enveloped in this mephitic green fog that when someone walks through it, they're warped Lord only knows where, or they're transformed into a frog, or both. And so it has resisted any attempts by adventuresome types to plumb its depths. But with the fog cleared, that can only mean that all the riches and terrors to be found within are ripe for the plucking. So just to get us into the scenario, you take immediate steps to start heading in that direction. And you actually make it to the castle. You find your way through the Mouths of Madness, which are the caves surrounding the bluff on which the castle sits, fighting your way through into the storerooms, which is the first level proper, past the old guard kobolds, and down a flight of stairs to what you believe is the next level of the dungeon. At present, you're descending down a flight of narrow steps, maybe 4 feet wide. You're going single file. And at this point, I would love for you all to introduce your characters.
Robin is an elvish woman. Her head is completely shaved. And she has these kind of golden eyes that peek out from below a deep hood that she wears over her head almost at all times. She's got scarred, calloused hands, and moves pretty carefully down these stairs.
Valuable skill.
Behind Robin is a well-armored, well-equipped, and stalwart cleric of the Prismatic Lady, Sister Isbel Varne, who knows that her fate lies deep within the castle, carrying a trident representing the past, present, and future upon the tines, a small shield, and a glow in her eyes.
Behind Sister Isbel, wondering how he got behind Sister Isbel, is Bolo Bloodstone of Clan Bloodstone, who is versed in the unarmed fighting style of that particular clan. And he is probably about 4'8" or so, probably somewhere around 175 pounds, with one of those beer bellies, muscular dude with somehow he has abs on his beer belly. Not quite sure how that happened. And he's bald with a big beard, much like this one, with a wrap and a belt and shoes, and that's about it. He carries 2 axes that represent his god, and that's about it as far as weapons. He's got a big old pack of adventuring gear, and he's ready to see what this level holds.
Okay.
And bringing up the rear is an aged wizard dressed in robes of scintillating earth and fire tones, distractedly observing the surroundings, a bit of a fanboy of the Mad Mage, if you will, and a giant, enormous gray beard that trails down the front of his robes, and a hood upon his head, and a staff within his hands, and gazing about in wonder and excitement. Therghast.
Okay. So so you're descending down this flight of steps, approaching fairly cautiously, kind of studying the stonework, and you keep going down and down and down and down. Eventually, you come to a level plane. Bolo, as a dwarf, you can intuit you're probably around. There's maybe 75 feet of earth over your head right now. You just can kind of sense that intuitively. And at the landing, there's just a door to your right that's closed. It's solid oak, bound in thick bands of iron, pitted here and there, and over the stone archway over it is set with a keystone, and in the keystone is engraved very definitively the dungeon, or not the dungeon, the deep cellars.
Cellars. Do I know which direction this is facing, the door?
Facing the door, you sense that you're facing east.
Okay. Right. Well, that's the deep cellars.
That's where all the money lives.
At the very least, alcohol.
And our fates.
How deep do you think we are? And what direction are we facing?
We're about 75.5 feet below the earth.
Uncanny.
We're east. We're facing east.
Ah.
I know you like that trick, Therghast.
I appreciate the stonework, Bolo. Is it man-made, or is it dwarvish, or something else?
Let me give it a good gander.
Make me a wisdom check.
First roll. It's
18 on the die.
Okay, that's pretty good. You note with a bit of alarm that the cuts on these blocks are so exact, so so precise that it even kind of you'd be like, oh, this is some of the best masterwork dwarven, stone masonry I've ever seen. But it doesn't have any of the hallmarks of dwarven stone shaping. It's as though it was just like it came into being perfectly shaped.
Oh, well, it looks like a lazy man's dwarven work. It looks like this mad wizard probably had a dream of what our work looks like, and this is what he came up with. It's pretty good, I would say. Good replication, but wasn't made by dwarven hands.
Robin's
it's reasonable
scratching.
to be jealous, Bolo.
He copied our work, not the other way around.
She's scratching flecks off of one of the seams, just trying to scratch and see if she can get any rock dust off of the wall.
After a good bit of working it, you do get a tiny little bit of powder on your fingertips.
Do you think people will pay for rock dust?
No.
From here, yes.
Depends how you sell it.
Oh, it's
Probably not as valuable as the gold and treasures that lie within.
Good point.
But if you want to carry dust, that's up to you.
Yeah, no one would
importantly,
carry dust. That'd be
The
crazy.
secrets don't carry dust. It's
Crazy.
What do I make of the door, given the door a gander?
It's made of thick oak boards, held tight together with really stout iron bands. It's a fairly standard issue, castle door, or something that looks like it could be fairly resistant to being beaten down. You don't see any bars across it, or even really a lock or a latch. There's a latch for it would be a pull latch. It goes in and kind of to the left. You can see the hinges on the left-hand side.
Can I check it for traps?
Sure, make me a traps
Rogue
check.
stuff.
Yes, please.
That is a natural 20.
Sword.
Let's go.
So you,
Here we go.
studying closely, you check the seam, you check the keystone, you even rap on the door very lightly. Nothing out of the ordinary jumps out to you about this door.
In that case, I fling it wide.
Okay, so you you pull open the door, and you see a hallway advancing before you and to your right. What sort of light do we have? What's our light situation? you guys just fumbling around in the dark, or are you lighting a torch, or?
We probably have a torch.
Well, I lit my lantern from the
Okay, you light
rear.
up your lantern.
Yeah, Bolo's used to his dark vision being ruined, his deep vision being ruined. Yeah, light up one of their torches. Yeah.
And I think I've got one in hand and my
Sure.
short sword in the other.
Sure. So you shine your light up the corridor. It looks like it runs maybe 30 feet ahead of you and then curves off to the right. The one to your right looks like it runs 30 feet away from you and turns to the left.
Bolo, do you smell money coming from either of these halls?
Bolo picks a random direction. Let's go to the right. Definitely to the right.
Okay. So, and you know that's south. So
Uh,
you swing a right and begin advancing southward. Oh dear.
Better pick
As you
Means good
move,
things, surely.
Sounds
the
great.
wall to your left begins to rumble. It suddenly starts surging towards you. I need a dexterity saving throw from everyone to
Oh,
avoid getting crushed by this moving wall.
Gang, it's
Filling
been
in.
real.
Yeah. I have a fair lack of confidence
Oh,
in my
no.
ability to move my 84-year-old body. I was right.
It's a 9 prime.
Oof, okay, that's bad.
3.
There's a
you
12.
need us to call out whether it's prime or not, Jeremy?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Well, so yeah, please do that.
Okay. 18 prime for me.
Okay, so you made it. So those of you who failed get caught in the path of this sliding block of
Look
basically a 10 by 10 section of wall. Oh, that's a lot. Taking 11 points of damage as you're kind of crushed in the path.
Oof.
Did any of you roll a 5 or lower?
No.
Okay. Okay, so you get pinned.
Bye bye.
You get pressed flat against the wall. There's a seam about that wide where you, maybe not that wide, but you know, he's crushed against the wall. Between
What about the lantern?
My
Is
arm
the
is
lantern okay?
Oh, well, let's find out. I'm going to make a saving throw for that item. There's a loud crack
Oh,
as a sudden flare goes up, and then you're all bathed in darkness as the lantern just shatters under the force of the impact.
I'm having a bad day.
I will
Well,
cast light. I will cast light.
Light bathes into the chamber.
I'll work to get 30. Does it reset or can I get Therghast?
It's just crushing him right now.
Okay. all right.
But looking at the ground, you realize that you're actually in a 30 by 30 room, and this central column is just like a free sliding stone that runs almost to the
Therghast.
ceiling. There's a gap about that big between it and the ceiling.
I'll
And
reach out
the
to
floor is very slightly beveled.
Robin. Robin, are you okay? And I'll pull you to your feet. You okay?
Legally, probably, but I'm not
you're
doing
fine.
great.
Thurgast is pinned. Help us.
Shit.
Nope,
All right.
Trying to get Therghast out.
Yeah, I'll help as well.
I'll try to
Okay.
help too.
So what is all of your combined strength scores?
Ooh, 14,
12.
13.
49.
14, 13, 12, 5, 9, 39. Okay, I will have one of you make me a strength check.
I'll make it. It's a prime for me. Would that matter?
Okay. Yeah, yes, that matters a lot.
Let's see. That is a 14 on the die.
Okay. So
Oh,
add your
plus-
level, add your
plus-
strength mod.
Oh, level 14, 18. So that's 19.
19 prime. Okay. So with the help of everyone present, you are able to pull it back just enough so that he can be pulled through. But as soon as he gets out, it's too much to bear, and you let go, and it just and this loud crash rips through the corridors at the force of the impact.
Well, there's nothing new here. They know now.
Now that block has shifted to the west, like I said, you're actually in a 30 by 30 room with paths running north, east, and south.
What do you
It just
smell
sort of-
now, dwarf?
Oh, dust and blood.
This blood is mine.
I know.
I'd appreciate it, Thurgast, if you'd keep that blood inside of your body, at least until we figure out what's ahead of us.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, other than direction, can I sense anything as far as inclination or anything else in this room?
Can you tell me what you're looking for?
first off, I'm looking for any more weird traps that might get us. And two, if the floor slopes at all. I think those are the two main things. Yeah.
Yeah. Make me a stone. What is it? Stone cunning.
Stone cunning, I believe.
So I think that's just a wisdom check.
Yeah. Only an 8. So, do I add my level to that?
Add your level, add your mod, and then tell me if it's prime or not.
13, not prime.
Okay. So other than that, there's a definite concave, or I guess convex curve to the floor, which allowed that thing to slide to the side. Other than that, everything looks pretty level. You don't see any like weak stonework or anything that's prone to collapsing. Seemingly, this is the way the dungeon is greeting you.
All right. Yes. There's nothing in this room itself?
Other than some scrapes on the floor, not really.
And blood. DM, I would like to use my bandages to heal 2 wounds on myself and on Robin.
Okay, so it'd be 1 wound for you, 1 wound for Robin.
Is it 1 wound or 2?
So you've only been hit once, so that's 1 wound.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd get 1 hit point back from that, right?
You get 1d2.
1d2. Okay.
Sweet. And I would also like to mend my lantern if that's at all possible.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Let's see. Come on, dice. Don't be like this. That's a natural 20.
Okay. I don't even think you need to roll for a mending, but you because you rolled and you rolled very well, I'll say that you reform it better than it was before, and it actually you gain an additional 5 feet of distance on the light that it casts.
Lantern's better.
Nicely done, Therghast.
Therghast, I knew you had a heart.
What can we see with it?
You could see my heart.
It's grown 3 sizes. I can tell.
It's outside my body.
That's not a good thing, Therghast.
I didn't think so.
Well,
but I
look
do
around
sure,
to see if there's any other dangers afoot here in this room.
So there's nothing. Worked stone, 15 foot high at the eaves. It's a 30 by 30 room, but this section of block has kind of shoved itself into the western section of the wall. There's a pathway to the north, which is 10 feet wide. The light of your lantern shows that it runs 30 feet ahead and then cuts off to the right. Looking to the west, you can see that there's a hallway that leads away from you and then kind of curves so that your field of vision is blocked. But right in that hallway on the south side is a doorway or a door. And then south, there's a pathway that runs 30 feet to like an inverted T intersection like this. Where that leads, you're not sure.
I said we check the door.
Checking the door.
By all means, lead the way.
I do. When we get to the door, it's all you, Songbird.
Ugh. I hate working. Why can't it be easy? And she's going to trudge towards the door. And I will check that for traps as well.
Sure, make me a traps check.
All right. Another nat 20. Here we go. That's a 4 on the die.
Okay.
6 prime.
Nothing out of the ordinary about this door. The best of your estimation.
As with before, she flings it wide.
Okay. It opens into a 20 by 20 chamber filled with shelves laden with burlap sacks, just stacked one on top of the other, and then a couple of barrels nestled into one corner as well. You don't see any other points of egress from this chamber, but it's pretty packed to the gills.
Storeroom of sorts?
Yes.
Must be.
I think from here on out, Bolo's going to be sort of checking, giving a look-see before he enters any room. Yeah. For weird traps, weird stone work, anything like that.
Looking up, you don't see anything. There's an arch to the ceiling overhead. It's kind of like a vestibule that runs 10 feet into the wider chamber. Advancing cautiously, you don't really see anything. So,
okay, all right. Let's head towards the sacks.
Sure.
Same.
Careful.
Always.
Just gonna peek inside one first.
It is filled with dried oats.
It is called the Deep Cellars.
Dungeon oats, everybody. We've hit the
I'll
jackpot.
pass.
Dungeon oats.
Yeah, picking around them. There's oats, barley, rye, wheat. It's some sort of cereal cellar or grain cellar.
And fresh stuff.
Ruined supplies, perhaps,
It's
Bolo?
fairly okay. I mean, it's
A
not
bit aged.
a little bit aged.
Well, if we
kind of dyed into the surface of some of these bags is the logo of the Yigsburg granary or grain repository. So how they got here, you're not really sure, but
seems like enough grain to feed an army.
Or start a
Something about it here.
business. Zagyg.
Zagigos.
Zagyg.
Zagos.
We'll start a cereal company and make our fortune.
Mhm.
There you go.
You
Or
have a
maybe not.
strange sense of fortune.
Well,
Dust and oats. What if
They're
this
deliciously
gold, Bolo?
magical.
wealth can be found in the most unassuming of things.
This is very true.
So far, we've only found Hall and Oats. That's all we found.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, no,
Greatest
you didn't.
profit
Yeah,
can be
I
pulled
did.
from whatever costs me less.
Wonderful bards they were.
Well, there's nothing else in this room. Well, at least we know where to come after our 3 days of rations have run out.
Mhm.
Yes. Shall we head back the other way? Try
Yeah,
the
We'll
other
be down
hallway?
here for 3 days.
Hopefully not.
So making your way back to the hall, you can continue going in this eastern direction because the hall keeps running, or you can go back to that chamber with the sliding block and go north or south.
What do we think? Somebody else make the choice this time.
I don't like that room with the sliding rock block wall.
Now we know what it's there, so at least there's that.
Nothing
I
to
have
be afraid of,
PTSD.
Therghast.
Yes, I have bad memories. And I can remember back that far.
Push them back and head forward.
Okay.
It's where our destiny lies, as says the good lady.
So continue down this hallway.
Okay. So you advance 20 feet, and the hallway begins to list sort of at a 45-degree angle towards the northeast, and that goes 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. At 40 feet, you sort of intersect with an east-west running hallway. Immediately across from you is a closed door, and immediately to your right, sort of a little bit further up the hall, is another closed door. Peering down both halls, it runs further than your lantern will show.
I don't like leaving closed doors behind me, so let's check this door.
All right. I'll check it for
The,
traps.
the right door?
The first one we come to, yeah.
Okay. So opening that door, you see a hallway running due north, 30 feet, ending at another door.
Lots of doors.
Indeed.
Yes.
2 doors with a 30-foot hallway between. That feels like a trap to me. I'm gonna start looking around for trap or weirdness.
Sure. Make me a stonecraft check.
We could keep going and see what lies 3 doors down.
15 plus level stuff and wisdom. I think that's a 20. Not taking into account.
You don't find anything out of the ordinary. Smooth worked stone, very clean.
Cool.
No cracks, no seams.
All right.
Ever wonder why they installed so many doors in these dungeons? I've pondered this before, and I've never quite come up with an answer other than perhaps they owned stock in the door company.
So,
Who can say
lull
what?
you-
Who can say what compels the rationale of an insane demigod?
It's to lull you into a false sense of security. You see, the first 18 doors are safe, and then the last one, that's how.
Personally, I've been a fan of everything that the Mad Mage did, so
Well, then you go first.
I rather like it.
You can open the next door then.
I don't.
Yes,
That's
please.
all right. I didn't really mean to. I'm just observing.
At the
Christianly.
next Zagyg fan club meeting, wouldn't you like to be able to say that you laid flesh to knob on one of Zagig's bona fide doors?
Phrasing.
Interesting
is,
turn of phrase.
Phrasing is.
As you're all speaking, you all very clearly hear behind you over your right shoulder the sound of a door opening.
Well, we
Let's
missed
go
that
inside.
cue.
Whoa, how did we miss that one?
I'm going to go inside the door that we just opened.
All right.
Okay, so you immediately go through the door that you've just opened.
Yeah.
Behind you, you hear a shout that says, "Stop!"
Turn around. Somebody spotted us.
There's a man there in pretty beaten male armor, and you can see there's another guy behind him. They both got medium-length beards, kettle helms, very serious, kind of steely looks in their eyes, but they're kind of bewildered, like, what is happening?
I'm gonna level my trident over my arm with my shield out. Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm called Tom. This is my brother, Tim. We serve Herman.
Who is Herman?
Who the?
Maybe some of his.
You shall come with us. We shall bring you to him.
Why would we want to do that?
Because it's perilous down here. And the amount of thrashing you're making could wake a sleeping dragon.
I wouldn't mind to meet Herman.
Huddle
How
up,
scary could Herman be?
If it's anything like these two, probably not very scary.
Who's
Look at
Herman?
them.
He's a very generous employer. Come. And they just turn and start going back through the door that they had just opened.
I see there are these ways to make money.
If somebody's already plumbed some depths, well, why not?
Let's go.
Maybe we can learn something.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll follow.
I'm here. I'm here for the learning.
So they lead you south through the door that they opened to another door, kind of off on the left-hand side, which is the east, closed. They very quickly deliver a series of knocks on the door, and it opens. Passing through the door, you find a chamber illuminated by firelight, filled with stacks upon stacks of wooden chairs, piled haphazardly around the room. Stools, benches, folding chairs, library chairs, and even a chaise lounge or two are found in abundance. 3 men occupy the center of the room, seated and huddled around a fire they've built from the ample lumber to be found about them. All 3 of them look at you upon your entry, and Tom, this fellow who's leading you, kind of throws up a sign to them, and they sort of relax. 2 of them are clad in mail, very similar to these 2 fellows, and the other is this very sharp-eyed human male clad in rich red robes, sort of bent over the fire, studying it very intently. And when he looks up, when you enter, he looks up and he kind of studies you for a moment, and he says, I couldn't have imagined I'd be visited so soon. What in the God's name are you doing down here?
Imagine the same thing you're doing. There are half a dozen other people that left town to come here.
Really?
We're explorers looking to make our fortune.
He turns
Find
to
our fates.
he turns to one of the fighters sitting next to him. He says, "Then our work is much more of the essence." And he kind of nods. Explorers, eh? Seeking fortune.
Yes. And certainly you must know the frog fog has cleared.
Yes, it's what brought me here. Although I am pursuant to a more particular destiny than merely fighting monsters and winning treasure.
Destiny, you say?
Yes, we are a delegation from the Grand Temple in the city of Yigsburg. Now that the fog is cleared, we've come to do away with a particularly malignant evil.
What evil is
great-
that?
Oh, it's a great demon trapped in stone. It should be
Leave it
around here
trapped,
somewhere.
Perhaps.
Hmm?
Leave it trapped, perhaps. Your
It must
job
be
is
dis-
done.
The seal has surely waned by now. Could escape soon. Much too terrible a risk to allow it to just sit around.
What manner of demon is this?
The most vile kind.
The most.
Well,
Kind
sounds quite
that-
dangerous.
Kind that thrives on suffering and pain and fear and calamity. Kind that's sustained by acts of indiscriminate violence, hatred,
Chaos. Yes.
chaos. Chaos demon.
Though turning such a servant to our bidding is an incredible feat of magnitude that is most beneficial for those that can accomplish it.
Make me a charisma check.
Oh, my own charisma. Let's see here.
Therghast has some aspirations, it would seem.
I'm inspired by my homie. That is a 17, I'll have you know.
Is that a prime?
It is not. Not charisma.
You added your level and everything?
Oh, no. Then that would be a 22.
22. That's pretty good. He's like, maybe I've judged you too quickly. I'm not averse to rethinking the use of such a thing, but it must be found. We've spent considerable time wandering these halls trying to find the darn thing.
Was it rumored to be anywhere in particular?
I only know that it is to be in the deep cellars, which, as the sign would suggest, is where we're located. We've wandered a good deal in the western portion of the dungeon, but that is just... Those halls are just pure chaos. Giant spiders and slimes and trolls and...
They're not known for their gold.
No. Here things are more... comparatively more quiet.
Tell you what, Herman, is it?
Yes, Herman.
What kind of finder's fee you offering?
If the truth be told of the demon's power, it can produce gold with but a whim.
Is it Carras gold?
Not to my knowledge.
That's good. I like that.
I should simply like the opportunity to convert the beast to my obeisance. And then I can command it to give you gold whenever you wish.
Oh, I can't accept that.
What would you do with it?
Like
He just kind of grins at you.
Sounds like you have something in mind, Herman. Why don't you share with us what that would be?
I've said too much.
Oh, well, not to my mind. I've said enough.
There is no doubt that this beast, this demon, must be destroyed. Please. Your greed to control this, your lust, Therghast, on your behalf, should you not be able to do so, how is this beast best killed?
We will know when we find it.
It
can be compelled to speak truth by one with an extraordinarily powerful will.
Sounds like a foolish endeavor to me.
We keep taking one step forward and two steps back, sister. Your skepticism is inhibiting the possibilities.
I'm a realist, Therghast.
Realism is limited to the concrete. There are things beyond the concrete, surely you must understand.
All of this is speculation until you find the thing. So again, I ask you, what's your finder's fee?
Any gold it produces for you will be your own.
Sounds amenable to me, for I see two very strong wills here in our own company. I like our chances.
Should not entreat with the demon.
Agreed. At least in that, Herman.
If you find it, you come to me and tell me.
And then you give us gold.
Well, the gold will be at the thing's feet.
I smell a deal.
Good.
I believe that was Therghast that you smell.
It's just a bit of my blood.
That explains the tang.
I don't think it was just the blood it squeezed out of you.
Okay, well, that's none of your business, young man.
It's my nose's business. All right, then. Why don't you show us on the map where you've been so we don't retrace your steps, and then we'll We'll go the other way.
We shan't go to the west. I understood that much.
No interest in giant spiders and the like.
We've not explored any of the east of this location.
East.
We've
Good.
been making our way from the western point of ingress to here.
And I point to the east and the west just to double check that's what he means. You sure? This is east. This is west. Right? To your reckoning?
Yes.
Good, good. On the right track. All right. Continue.
I'm going to take out my pipe and smoke it because this is taking unbearably long.
All right. So to the east is what you're saying. That's where we
Yes.
need to explore. All right.
Yes.
Well, no time like the present.
Anything else you would like to share with us before we set off, Herman?
Yes, actually. This whole complex, at least on this level, is replete with orcs.
Fucking orcs.
Fucking
Ah,
orcs.
They are
Now
in.
you're speaking my language.
Good.
They're mighty upset about something,
Ugh.
and I've seen twice now orcs slaying orcs. For what reason, I don't know.
Oh, and I didn't bring my popcorn.
They are incensed and disorganized.
That's what else is new?
Well,
Angry,
hopefully.
unorganized orcs are my
Better.
favorite to kill.
Target orcs.
Seems
Any
like
kind of orc.
we'll have the advantage, at least.
For now, until they settle whatever dispute they have.
Maybe we make sure that doesn't happen.
We are going to be very busy with all of these additional bits of information. We simply just want to control a demon.
Well, I tell you this. My men and I will be departing shortly, advancing up the hall in which my fellows just caught you. We will be taking the northeasternmost pass, leaving the southeastern all to you.
All right, then. Sounds like a deal.
We'll know where to find you if we find this thing.
Should you die, Herman, who can we report back to? Who do you
Just
serve?
tell
His name is Norval. He's a page in service to the high priest of the temple.
Norval. Very well. Best of luck.
Luck to you as well.
All right, then. Let's go.
Okay. So-
Southeast.
So the two fighting men kind of guide you back out to that hallway, that east-west running hallway, and you can hear them back in the room beginning to break down camp as well, preparing to get moving. So what would you like to do?
Go
I'm gonna
east.
sidle up again next to Therghast for a moment, and just say, Therghast, do you truly believe that you have the will to and knowledge to control a demon?
No, absolutely not. But the thing that I'm counting on is the fact that we are here within the great ruins of Zagyg, and that perhaps there may be some influence that I may draw upon should the opportunity come. And by the way, sister, do you actually rely on luck more than faith?
It's just a nice thing to say to people who are about to die.
Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't wish it to us.
No, our fate is ahead of us, my friend.
And then
Right.
some.
To the southeast.
Lead
Always
the way.
business with this one. Let's go.
Sure. So you advance 10, 20, 30, 40 feet along this hallway running east, and you come to it's sort of a three-way intersection, really. One kind of goes to the northeast, a pretty good distance. One goes to the southeast, and one goes due south.
Southeast is what we agreed, so southeast it is.
Okay. You
Yeah,
advance
keep the-
10, 20, 30 feet up this corridor, and it ends at a door made of oak, bound in iron, with a pull hasp or a pull. It's a pull door.
Robin?
I'm going to put my ear to it first to see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Ooh. Yeah, make me a listen check.
Okay. Ooh, okay. That's wisdom, right?
Yes.
18 prime.
Sweet.
It's deathly quiet behind this door.
I will check it for traps.
You see, Bolo, I should like to make the doors of cedar as opposed to oak. That would be my change.
Smell better.
Yes.
Keep the bugs away.
Yes.
It's 14 prime.
Nothing about the door puts you ill at ease.
I fling it wide.
Okay. Beyond the door, you find a pentagonal chamber, just large enough to be illuminated by what lights you carry. The door is neatly nestled into the center of each wall of the room. Contents of the room seem to be those which might be prized by a leather worker. Lunettes, awls, hide strippers, parchment cutters, vices, reamers, and needles are found scattered across tables and in bins on shelves. A large barrel in the corner of the chamber plainly has the word tannin scrawled across it. A heap of leather scraps lie discarded on the floor, all such pieces of an odd ochre hue, here and there discolored by mold from long ages left on the stone floor.
Do you all
Musty.
think,
Stay away from that mold crap.
do you all think they make stuff out of people here?
It could be. Yeah.
Of
Well,
course.
gods, I hadn't considered that.
It's likely.
Is there egress from this chamber, you said?
There are, counting the one that you just came through, there are 5.
5.
There's one north, south, west, and then northeast, or north, south, west, and then northeast, northwest, and southwest.
Southwest is right. Is that what we were doing?
Well,
You just came
south.
through the northwest door.
South.
Directly across is where we want to go, I believe.
Yes.
Robin, by the way, human skin does make a particularly fine form of parchment. I've heard. Anyway.
Right. Where'd you hear?
It studies tomes, reading, vast libraries.
I'm oddly curious to find which libraries you frequent. But then again, I think I can live with my curiosity.
I'll make you a map. I'll put it on some parchment and hand it to you,
Regular parchment.
if you insist.
Onward then.
Okay.
Shaking her head, getting the thought of human paper out of her
Yes,
brain.
To the we want to go to that door directly on the biggest wall, I believe, right?
Yeah, that's the west wall.
Yep.
Sure. Or the east wall, I'm sorry.
East, yes.
Sure. So you open that door, and it runs 20 feet ahead of you to a T intersection running north and south.
Wait now, Bolo. Do you smell the treasure?
Not yet. South, I believe we want to keep going.
I wonder how the demon procures the gold.
It's magic.
Not excrement.
Are you asking what orifice
You
the gold
hear
comes out
something?
of?
What is that moaning? Sobbing
yes, I do.
ahead?
Is that
What?
crying?
Yes.
There's no crying in
now.
dungeons.
Well, there can be, actually.
There is. There's crying right now.
Where is it coming from?
Gonna
that
move
straight
in the
ahead?
direction of the crying.
It sounds like it's coming from the south.
Okay. South and east is either is good. So
Oh, you've already gone through the east door. So
Oh,
in this,
sorry.
you're at a T intersection running
Got it.
north-south, and you can
Got
hear it coming from the south.
let's go to the crying. That's where I wanted to go there.
Go quietly.
So as you're
sneak
advancing south, it gets louder.
Just mind you now, if it's an orc, it's dead.
So you run 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet. At 50 feet, you emerge into following this pitiable sound, you pass into a large chamber that seemingly serves in an intersection where multiple halls converge. Jutting from the distant wall of the chamber is a huge stone face contorted into a miserable scowl, seemingly carved from the very rock itself. The shape is not still, however, for its animated features are racked by sobs.
What the
Your light reveals the unmistakable gleam of gold in the tears which cascade down the great blocky face of the weeper, descending in golden droplets from watery eyes, only to slip away into the corners of the wide, quivering maw.
Oh, look at that.
We found the orifice.
You suppose it's the demon?
Likely.
Who's good with emotions? Sister, would you like to treat with this creature?
I will do my best.
There's just gold sitting on the floor in front of it.
Just wait.
Seems to be dropping into its own mouth. Excuse me. I'll step forward. Pardon the intrusion, but no one should need to bear sorrow as deep as this by themselves.
Perhaps it's upset that it's losing its gold out of its eyes and into its mouth.
No!
Oh, what is it then?
Is the problem? How can we help you?
Put here. Bad wizard. I can't get out.
I mean, to be fair, have you ever met a good wizard? And I'll just sort of like look back at Therghast for a second.
I declare.
Be bad, no good wizard.
So you're trapped here and it brings you sadness, is that it?
Where are you from?
From not have name, but is good. It's gold, honey, sky, wind, and cloud.
Sound like any demonic place to me.
Sounds beautiful. There.
Does description sound familiar at all?
There's a cleric in your party, yeah?
That's me.
Mr. Isbel.
Make me a wisdom check.
Okay. Boy, that sure looks like a natural one.
Well, I mean, it's a very childish description of like a celestial sphere, one of the higher
Sure.
planes. You would assume.
Yeah. That's about all I can assume.
Yeah.
Teams, come close, come close.
I think that Herman's a liar.
No, I may have a way of releasing this poor individual if they are indeed trapped, but I can only do it once.
Yeah. How's that?
Well, it's magic. It's magic, you know. It's something you wouldn't
help?
understand.
We're in a sidebar.
Yes,
Sorry.
Big ears hear lots.
Yeah.
We're debating on how we may be able to assist you. Just one moment, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
What is your name?
Frahaz.
Frahaz. Great name.
Good name, yeah.
Strong.
I had a cousin named Brahiz.
Do any of you recognize that accent?
Do I?
Is there any chance we do recognize the maybe the base language for this creature?
It's speaking to you. Oh, like based on
It's
its accent or whatever.
Yeah. For example, I speak Common, Gnome, Sylvan, and Chthonic.
So it doesn't ring any bells for any of those languages.
Not Elvish.
Dwarven, common.
No,
Okay.
it's not. Whatever it's doing, whatever that inflection is, it's hard to say.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do we think? We think
I think you should study more languages, but
I studied the way of the Iron Fist, okay? It takes up a lot of my time.
Well, you are asking me what sort of methods I have for releasing this figure. So
yes,
it's
you have
magic.
I've never seen you cast a magic spell like that. Is this a new one?
You saw me fix the lantern.
Oh, you gotta fix what? You're gonna release them with mend?
See, you know the names of spells, and yet you act like you don't know what you're talking about.
Only because you said it.
Ladies, enough.
You make my head sad.
We were warned of a demon that poops gold.
Yes.
Here we find a gold-crying
personality.
Animate wall.
Yes.
I think to be fair, I think the poop is our own interpretation.
Sister Isbel, can
It's
you?
not my interpretation.
What poop is?
Do we free him, or is this a trap?
I just have a question for Sister Isbel. Isbel, are you able to perceive any sort of ill intent from this individual?
Of course.
Well, have at it, ma'am.
I've sensed ill intent from this individual.
You have?
I'll tell you now.
Divinely?
Of course. The prismatic lady inspires me to no end.
I'm afraid Robin is right.
Should we get
This
Herman?
could very well be the demon that was spoken of by Herman. We are under no obligation to do anything about this.
Oh, but it's so
However,
pitiful.
however, we are good and kindly people.
Most
I'll
of
have
us.
you know, with the exception of Therghast. Should we give it a try then, Therghast?
It's very tempting. However, I don't have an answer if this is indeed our demon. Immediately present for what I will do with it once it's freed.
I don't think this ends well, either way.
For us, or just in general?
For anyone.
Well, if it doesn't end well for anyone, regardless, then what's the point?
Exactly.
Where's
Perhaps
the
we
gold?
move on and
Where's the
we can
gold?
come back to this point if we need to.
I think the primary question is, where's the gold? Is it on the ground in front of it?
It is not.
It's golden, like its tears are forming into like pearls of gold, and those are just falling into its wide mouth.
Into its mouth, okay.
Yeah.
Is there a way to intercept them before they get there?
Yeah, you could go right up with a cup or whatever and just catch them. I mean, they're fairly slow moving.
All right, and that sounds like a plan. What do you think?
We just stand here and collect gold and then leave?
Why the hell not?
Oh,
Well, should we
idea.
find Herman? Herman was the one who said that he
Herman
was
is
looking
dead
for this
by now,
creature.
surely.
it has been 5 minutes.
That's all a man like that needs to get himself killed. Men, their folly.
It's unfortunate. There are methods for communicating across great expanses in an instant. However, I am not prepared for such a thing today.
Let's stay close together then, Therghast.
I just mean for communicating to Herman.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
Will we
you divined that as well.
Indeed.
Oh,
I go up to the face and take the haft of my axe and see if I can like collect one of the tears as it makes its way down.
This thing doesn't like you because you've been very kind of upfront with like, nah, let's just rob this thing. And so your approaching makes it cry. Its face scrunches up really tight, and tears start flowing, and you're able to catch a bunch of them.
Sweet.
You're rich?
You're able to collect 6 tears, and they're like gold nuggets. They're pretty good size.
6 tears. Well, I mean, so companions, we could sit here all day and make it cry. Just get rich.
It doesn't seem very sporting, Bolo.
It's quite pitiful.
Yeah. Let me go.
Is that what would make you happy?
I guess it can't nod its head because it's like stuck in the wall, so it sort of wiggles in place, trying to nod.
wiggles its ears.
Answer me
Yeah.
honestly. What was his name?
Rahaz.
Rahaz. Answer me honestly. Are you a demon?
No.
We should help it.
Haz, do you have any idea how we could help you?
Magic.
Magic Therghast, you heard him.
All right. I can do this.
Magic put me here.
Right, that was. And it would be my honor to no end to undo some of the ancient magic that has been used in this mad place from the beginning. That would be more impressive than opening doors, I assure you. I'll have something to say back at the club.
Yeah.
Do
it.
Okay.
The like
All right.
derpy smile.
Yeah.
Prepare yourselves. I'll stand forward and I'll plant my staff in the ground for steadiness, and I will dispel magic.
Okay. All right, sure. Okay, you know what? Sure, let's see what happens.
Got
I'll
this.
make a save for that.
I love
Do I
being
need-
overconfident wizard. That's good
Yeah.
stuff.
No. All right. I rolled a 1, so
Ooh.
Oh,
Is that good for us?
maybe.
We're about to find out.
So, through some fluke of the confluence of the spheres of the universe, they happen to align in such a way that this fairly paltry magic trick cuts through layers and layers and layers of extremely potent charms. And
I'm so inspired.
and you cast out this spell, and the stone begins to crumble, and the face begins to laugh.
Yeah.
And the chamber begins to fill with darkness.
We did him a solid, though. Come
You've
on.
got to
Well
be
done,
fucking
Therghast.
kidding me.
Well done. You've
So we're gonna
gotten
roll
us
for
killed.
initiative. So this
Um,
this bank of darkness just spills into the chamber, and in where that stone face would be, there's this big recess in the wall, and stepping out of it is this enormous kind of bent reptilian shape. It's bipedal with a great, almost like a crocodile head with like the horns of an ox, and behind it are these bat wings, and this long barbed tail, and the arms are sort of misshapen. There's 2 big ones and then 2 little ones, and it's sort of just pulling itself out of the rock right now.
How big is it?
I mean, it's crouching. I mean, it's 15 feet to the ceiling here, and it's sort of bent. It's hunched
Ooh,
over
so
a little bit.
Real
It's big.
It's
Real
big. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is this where we run?
Who wants to go first?
I
Do we
think back
flee?
away?
I think we
Therghast,
flee.
Therghast is closest.
Oh, like it's my fault.
Is there light right now in the space?
I'm holding
Do we
a
have
torch.
light?
You got to,
You
yeah.
have a
So
torch. Okay,
there was a
perfect.
wave of darkness, and it's starting to dissipate. So you can sort of see
Okay.
him through the torchlight.
Ah! I'll lunge forward with my trident.
Okay, make me a 2-hit roll.
Okay. That is going to be a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's going to be a total of 5 damage.
Okay.
We've got him on the ropes now.
Okay. So
We're in
And
it.
then
We're in it.
if I can use my movement, I'll grab Therghast and kind of pull Therghast behind me a little bit.
so you can move up to half your movement and attack, closing with him and attacking. That's all you're going to get to do this round.
Okay.
You kind of advance to it, stick him sort of in the side, and he sort of leans back and recoils in this deep, almost like the ringing of an ancient bell, just in reply to it. It definitely felt what you did to it.
Yeah. If possible, I would have positioned myself in front of Therghast.
Okay, sure. You move in front
Yep.
of him and
Yep.
do that.
Yep, just to protect him a little bit. Okay, cool.
Hmm.
All right, sister, you're crazy, bitch. All right. Bolo charges.
Sure. Make me a 2-hit roll.
Yep.
Even though Sister Isbel and Therghast get into some very heated philosophical conversations, she wants to make sure that he does not get killed. That's why she moved
I think
forward.
the fates are speaking one way or another. I'm not sure which way, but so far it's good for us. 20 on the die. Natural 20.
Okay, so it'll be max damage plus a D4.
Oh, plus a d4. All right. Let's see. So max damage with my iron fist. 10 plus 3, 13 damage.
Oh,
So when you hit, his flesh is like granite,
And so is my fist. It's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
iron. It's a magical.
But-
it counts as a magical weapon. Too.
Right, but it gives a little bit when you hit him.
Nice.
And he kind of grits his teeth and turns and looks down at you with this huge crocodile head.
Ugh.
That's for lying to me.
Who's next?
I can't hide and attack in the same round, right?
No.
Okay, I'm going to. Is there any? Can I like get in, like the nook behind the door that we just came through and try to like hide there?
What are you hoping to accomplish?
Being able to hit him with a sneak attack next round. I'm trying to sufficiently get myself out of his view while he's got 3 other people up in his business to try to get the jump on him next
that'll
round.
be extraordinarily difficult because he's already seen you.
Okay, that's fair.
And there's no door, but you could.
Oh.
You actually do see that there is a hallway sort of past him off to the left. You could go through that, and then maybe he'd lose track of you, and then come back around that way.
I'll try that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just race right past him up the hall.
Dash. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Great.
That leaves our dear wizard, I believe.
Yes, I'm going to move half my movement. Click, step, click, step, click, step. And turn around and throw Magi's missile.
Now with spells, it's a little different. With the spell, that's all you're doing for the round.
Oh, then I'll go
Yeah.
back to where I was standing.
Ah!
And then I will throw Magi a missile.
All right. Give me some damage.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
10 points is 3.
That's
All right.
pretty darn good.
It's pretty good.
Beams go shoo, shoo, shoo.
Yeah, they crackle out of your fingertips. Piff, paff, boom. And they just kind of like scorch the side of his scaly hide. And you can see there's like sparks coming off of him as they kind of make their impact. Who hit him the hardest? That'd be Bolo.
Probably, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this thing kind of shifts and leans down, and he's just going to try and swipe at you with these enormous talon-like claws.
Oh, shit. Here comes the pain.
CHRC 14. Well, I rolled a 15 on the die, so we got you. Oof. So he just rakes through your hide like it's hot butter.
I'm sure.
You take 15 points of damage.
All
And
right.
then he's going to try and swing at you with his other taloned paw as well.
Sweet.
And that one also hits
Bolo, no.
for another 10 damage.
All right. Is Bolo still up?
All right, new initiative, please.
Okay. That's a 6.
You get to go again?
Sweet.
I'm going to try to hide behind him.
Sure. Make me just make me a hide check.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Prime?
Prime. Yeah, prime. Sorry.
I need to do some math in my head. Okay.
Worst kind of math.
All right, so you slink back into the corridor and shrink down in deep shadows. You believe that you're hidden.
Yes.
I will lunge forward with the trident and try to distract this thing from Bolo, who just got hit hard.
Sure.
That is a 17 plus 2, 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And, that's going to be 7 points of damage.
Okay. So you bite into him again. Therghast.
I'm an idiot, so I'm going to try to make this thing go to sleep.
Okay. So you roll a number of hit dice, is that right? I think. Or a number of
Yeah,
levels.
2d4 levels worth.
Okay.
So
He could be 8th level.
I'm a D4 system writer. I should be able to roll straight D4s whenever I want. Well, 7.
Okay,
Missed it by
now.
1.
Okay. Who is closest to the demon?
Probably me, since I'm up on its melee, hand to hand.
What level are you?
4th.
You collapse.
Oh no! What happened to me?
Oh no.
You were put to sleep
Oh no!
because it's a pinpoint and then it waves out, affecting lower level stuff first. So this thing is.
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
He's
Now it's
dead.
its turn.
Bolo's like, not like this.
He just assumes that Bolo's dead.
The nice thing
demon.
about this is Bolo does snore, so we know that Bolo's not fully dead, like a good dwarven monk.
Let's see. I guess it would be Sister Isabel
Mm-hmm.
or Isbel. I'm sorry,
Isbel.
Isbel. This thing turns its huge crocodile head to you, and its jaws just unhinge.
Now.
Mouth spills this roiling bank of green fog. I need a Constitution saving throw from you as you're enveloped in this fog.
Okay. Not prime.
Okay.
16.
Okay, 16, not prime. All right. So you feel physically and mentally drained. You feel incredibly weakened, and
This isn't
all of your
going well.
primary attributes are now treated as secondary attributes until I tell you they're not.
Oh no!
This is not going well.
That's its turn. So we're going to do a new initiative.
Question, Jeremy. Does my dwarven +3 to arcane spells do anything?
So I don't believe there's a
sleep?
save for sleep is the
Okay.
is the
Yeah,
thing. So
just checking.
yeah, but anyone could come up and slap you awake and you'd be back on the floor.
Yeah, somebody slap me.
Shit. It's an 8.
You guys get to go.
Go ahead, Robin.
Fire. I shoot. I'm gonna try to back attack him.
Okay. Back attack or sneak attack?
Back attack.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the rules to make
So
sure.
I
I've
think
got
that's
it
a
right.
+4 to hit for either double or triple damage, depending on your level.
double damage.
Okay.
No, I'm wrong. Triple damage if
Triple
it
okay.
hits.
All right.
Hey, that's really good. So dirty 20 and then plus other stuff, plus an additional 3, so 23. 23 to hit.
Oof.
Okay. So you hit.
Nice.
Give me some damage.
Oh shit. I'll roll 3d6s.
Okay.
Whoa! Okay. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage.
That's pretty good. So you come up, you leap from the shadows and lunge it kind of in the back. What are you?
I'm
what
shooting
weapon are you
him
using?
with my short bow.
Oh, shooting him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're shooting him from the back. The arrow thuds into his sort of, I guess, his flank a
Yeah.
little bit further back than that.
Trying to
and
get him
this
in the
yellow
spine.
ichor, and this yellow ichor starts to weep down his back, and in response to that, several blisters on his back flit open as eyes, and they all look at it, and then they look at you.
It was someone else. You just missed him.
That was Robin. Bolo's asleep. Sister Isbel, what are you doing?
I am going to kick the snoring dwarf really hard.
Oh,
Okay, and
And
I'll let you do something else in addition to that.
All right, thank you very much. I'm going to cast Spiritual Warrior.
Okay. So that'll
And
function
that's-
basically as a duplicate of you. It uses your
Okay.
weapon to hit. It has your 2 hit
Okay.
bonus and the same
Great.
damage as you.
All right, does it get to attack on this round or?
Sure. I'll let it attack this round.
Okay. All right. So I plead with the prismatic lady to grant us grace, and this glowing, almost duplicate of my own self steps away from my body into the battle space and lunges forward with an attack of the trident, glowing trident. That is a +2, 14.
That will hit.
Okay. And that's going to do the same damage as I do. That's going to be 4 points of damage of a magical nature, I imagine.
Yeah. All right. So this spiritual warrior sort of drifts through the air and skewers it, and more of that Icarus slime just kind of weeps out of its body, and more of these blisters are starting to bubble up on its hide, and they're flitting open, and he's just covered in eyes.
Bolo, get up!
Yeah, Bolo, you're awoken by a kick to the side,
What?
kind of sprawled out on the ground.
Oh, so it wasn't a nightmare. All right.
A little help, please, Bolo.
Bolo, from where he is, just kicks upwards at this thing and says, "There you go, you scaly son of a kobold. I'll give you something to cry about." That's a 15 plus stuff that hits, I believe, right?
50. Yeah, that'll hit.
Let's go.
And I am doing a stun attack.
Okay, so does he make a save?
He does need to make a con save. I'm not sure what the con save would be, but it's his con save.
Well, yeah, it's dependent on what his primes are and what your level is.
Right. Okay.
So he makes a con save, so he needs to be okay.
And I do six points of damage with that hit, plus the stun effect hopefully going off.
Okay. So you're just kind of kicking up into his.
Yeah. As
basically.
I do sort of a kip up and stand up as I do that.
Okay. So you said it was 6 damage?
6 damage. Yep.
Okay. So you sort of slam up into him. He staggers back a step, but he does not go down.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
It is
Therghast.
my action. I am. Question with range touch spells, is that using my prime skill to cast? Or is it?
So it's a touch. So for like the 2 hit? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be a D20, add your intelligence modifier, and then you need to beat an AC 10. It's fairly easy to get those off.
All right. I'm doing acidic bolt.
Okay.
That's an eye roll
5.
of good fortune.
5?
Yeah.
So you send out this sort of undulating globule of acid that drifts sort of towards him, and this demon just sort of shifts out of the way, not even really paying attention to it, and it sort of cascades across the cave wall or the dungeon wall behind it, and there's this sizzling as the acid begins to eat through the rock.
You wouldn't have believed I just got out of college.
Therghast trying to etch his name in the stone.
Okay, so that's all of you. So now it's his turn.
Oh
I
boy.
believe Therghast has gone mad as a mage.
Therghast was here.
I'm mad, all right.
So the eyes in its back are looking right at you, Robin, and this big barbed tail kind of swifts back and forth a couple times, then shoots out like a lance at you.
I got 9 hit points in a dream. I'm ready.
What's your? Oh, I have your AC.
About that dream.
Ooh. So I rolled the lowest I can to still hit you.
No.
Oh.
Tease.
I rolled a 3, and that should, and I hit you. So you take 4 points of damage as this barbed tail just
5 hit points in a dream.
embeds into your chest.
Ow.
That's the end of the round.
Another D10
On
roll.
Robin.
If I could roll above a 3 for this
on,
fight.
No,
for
it's fine.
initiative.
It's okay.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Tell your dice to take it easy. Threes are fine.
Take a nap.
Fuck, now I rolled a 3. Damn it.
Oh no.
Well, I rolled a
Oh, you
2,
just said-
so you can go.
Oh!
Oh, there's a bunch of turkeys
Prismatic
out
lady
there.
is looking out for us.
If it's all right with you, I would like to go first in this round,
Yeah.
and I'm going to race over to where I saw Robin just get pierced by this appendage, this sharp appendage, and I'm going to race forward and say, "May the healing force of the prismatic lady be with you," and I will cast healing light wounds on Robin, which I think is a D. Is that a D8?
Be a D8, yeah.
D8. Yep.
Excellent.
See
6
that
points.
8. Come on. 6 points. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's not bad.
That takes me back.
And then I'll turn and face this creature with my shield up. That's
Sure.
my turn.
Okay. So Robin, Bolo, Therghast. What are you
I'll
gonna
go
do?
if that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hit it again with an iron fist and try a second stunning attack.
Okay, I'll make a save.
That is a hit. For, another 6 points of damage. And hopefully a failed con save.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. That's all right. 6 points of damage. Woo.
Okay.
Nice.
Robin?
Am I able to down a potion and still move?
You can down a potion.
And not move?
Make me a dex check. If you roll well enough, I'll say yes.
Okay. Okay, that's 19, 20, 21.
Sure.
Yes. You're a benevolent mad mage.
That's what scares me. When the castle keeper starts doing benevolence, that's when you know it's really bad for us.
I can only telegraph so far, you know.
Yeah, no, you did nicely.
I've
We
got
have
that.
Therghast, so
That's our secret weapon.
You've effectively jailbroken
weapon?
this, which is very funny.
It's a secret from all of us.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna down the potion of spider climbing.
Okay.
Am
All
I
right.
able to then walk up walls?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can walk up them or kind of scurry up them on your hands and feet.
I want to scurry up them onto the ceiling directly above this guy.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that fairly well.
Excellent.
Fairly easily. No check. When you will it, your hands sort of adhere to the wall, your hands and feet, and you scurry up. It's about 15 feet high, and then it begins to arch, and you're positioned just above him.
Okay.
Oh, Jeremy, real quick. I forgot that I have a spiritual warrior to attack, if that's all
Oh,
right.
yeah. Please do that. Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be a 14, which I believe hits.
That does hit.
Okay. 4 points of damage.
Okay. Sickly yellow ichor weeps from the wounds of the three prongs of the trident, the sort of energy trident that lances into it. And that was last round, so you also have this round. Or no, that was this
No,
round.
that was this round. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's Therghast and Robin. Bolo, what do you want to do?
I didn't go yet.
Oh, you already done.
Therghast.
Thurgas, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I slap a hand on Bolo's shoulder and cast protection from disposition evil.
Okay. Protection from me. So that
Sweet.
gives a bonus to AC and saves, I believe.
+2 AC, saving
Yeah.
throws, and attribute checks.
Okay.
Sweet.
Nice.
Oh, I like this one there, guys. That's a good one. Feels good.
It's my greatest spell.
Hello.
Right. Is it initiative time?
No, he's still.
No,
back
he
out.
gets to. It gets to go.
Oh,
next.
damn.
Oh, nice try, Jose.
Let's see. Who's been the big? Well, he's not feeling too great either. Let's see.
He's not.
We shall finish this another time. And then there's this bank of darkness that just fills the chamber again. And when it fades, he's gone.
Oh.
Does the sickly countenance that has spread across me fade as well?
Ooh. Shut up. I didn't talk to you. Damn watch. Sure.
I think Sister Isbel just kind of turns and vomits on the stone ground and expunges whatever that was.
Oh.
Ugh.
I look down at Bolo and say, I told you, my
Where are
greatest
you going, Rahaz? Come back.
It was magic, Bolo.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Right. Is everyone okay?
Are you
anyone
okay,
Be
sister?
healed.
I'm pretty fucked up.
I'll live a little bit longer.
I'm gonna take my potion of healing now. At this
Okay.
point.
Robin, are you okay? Robin, what are you doing up there? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine up here.
Therghast, have you been injured?
Not since I got slammed to the wall by the great stone block.
Okay.
I'm gonna crawl down.
Well, you almost got us killed with that stunt of yours.
I also almost didn't get you killed. I used my greatest
Depends on how you
spell
look
so
at it.
far, and you saw that the creature left. As soon as I placed this disposition of evil resistance upon our dwarven friend, you saw that the demon scurried away.
I thought you were supposed to bind its will to yours.
I didn't have that option available to me today. I think that is
Sleep
the
on
upper
it.
level class.
All right, well,
Not now. Don't sleep on it now.
Oh,
I thought you were nodding off. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Bolo, are you still injured? Do you need?
oh yeah, I'm quite.
All right,
quite-
I will walk over and say a prayer of healing and heal our dwarven pugilist.
These injuries could have probably killed all of you at least once. I look on the ground where the yellow ichor spilled. Does that turn into gold by any chance?
Does.
Oh, sweet!
6 points of healing, you greedy dwarf.
Thank you. Hey,
I'll help
Oh,
Bolo
let me-
collect it.
count.
Let me
on the-
bind one of those for you as well, Bolo. I'll give you
on
one
the-
more.
Count on the dwarf. Go for the important stuff here. All right. How much gold do we pick up off the ground there?
So there are 11 of these like globules all told that have hardened. They're about the size of your fist, each one. Like
Oh wow!
basically rough chunks of pure gold. They're quite heavy. Each one could comprise, 200 coins worth if you were to mint it.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, I have some ideas here. Herman's going to be mad.
Well, that's.
Herman is dead. I've told you this.
I know you believe that. I don't believe it.
Doesn't
Because
matter
we're
what you
not.
believe. Prismatic Lady wills it. It is fate.
Wait a minute, but if
All
you're
living die.
it has to matter to you what you believe, because faith is belief.
Of course I care what I believe.
All right, boring.
I see.
Where are the orcs?
Oh, you're ready to fight already, Bolo.
Let's go.
You must be feeling
Unless you
better.
need,
Fickle.
unless you need a rest.
I did use my greatest bandage on you.
All right, well then maybe we take a rest.
Right here? Or in that chamber?
I'd say we continue going south. That seems to have done pretty good for us.
And the creature just winked out of view. It didn't disappear down one of the corridors. Is that correct?
Well, you could go look for him.
Let's go south.
Let's
Are we
do, yeah, let's do it.
Resting, or are we?
I think we need to rest, right? Don't we need to rest or what?
Oh, we can rest.
I could have a smoke.
Okay. How long are you guys planning on resting here?
Not long, I imagine.
Well, I looked at Therghast. I mean, if you're out of spells and everybody's
My arms crossed and I'm sleeping.
Okay.
I'll take the pipe out, the still burning pipe out of his mouth and take a puff of it. Or at least he gets good pipe weed.
all right, I'll
Can
take
I-
a watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I get some of
there
that?
you go.
Thanks.
Pass it around. Puff, puff, pass, as they say.
I'll take a
Bolo,
look down
Annie?
that.
I'll have it back, thanks.
Good.
There you go.
I'll take a look down the south passage.
Sure.
And just sort of see if there's a door or anything like that we might be able to. Because this is pretty open right now, right? There's no
Yeah.
door to this room.
Taking that south passage, it actually runs east,
To the east.
and then northeast, and then hooks around to the west, and then north, and then there's like a sort of it's like a T, and looking left down that, you can see that it loops back around to the room,
Okay.
but it continues north as well. So
Okay.
you could double back north this way, but it's basically a closed loop.
Okay.
Bolo, please don't go getting yourself killed because we do need you to help us find our way out of here.
No, we're
true.
good. We're good. Well, I think we need to rest for that guy's sick. I mean, he's no good without his spells, right?
Oh no!
It's nap time, isn't it?
Well, so as not
Hey.
to dwindle our light supply, how about humans? You all rest. We'll just keep it dark in here, and Bolo and I can take turns keeping watch
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
in the dark.
Very well.
How long of a rest do we need to take for me to get spells back?
A long one.
So 8 hours is requisite for you to then memorize your spells. Memorization also takes time.
Do we have the luxury for that time?
I think.
That's your judgment call.
Yeah,
I can't tell you that.
I think us staying in one spot is as good as us moving to another spot. If something comes to us, then we'll deal with it. Otherwise, we'd have to deal with it anyway, right?
Yeah. That's the way I see it.
Maybe that's the way to go. I think maybe Herman had a good idea. Just stay in one spot, let all the shit come to you, right? Hmm?
I think at one point between Robin and Isbel, passing my pipe back and forth, I wake up and I take the pipe in transit, and sit out. I think I should have a bit of a rest.
All right, yeah. Turn off the lights.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Bathed in darkness.
Wait for a
And
minute, and glorious deep vision takes over.
It does. Yet,
Yes.
something about the darkness of this place just sort of it like festers in the corners of your eyes.
Maybe we should
Like
move down
like
the
it,
hallway.
it sort of blurs and there's this in the dark. There's this intense, oppressive, almost. I wouldn't call it malignant, but there's a presence.
Does that
to it.
seem to be everywhere, like, or is it just contained to this room?
So thinking back on it,
Yeah.
the light sort of made it less obvious, but it's as though the whole thing, like everywhere you've been, is just sort of like the stones are watching you, or like the very mortar is judging you or something. It's very weird.
I think the Mad Mage has his eyes on us. That's all right. We're probably.
What
not
is that?
gonna-
Who are you talking to?
Nothing. Go back to sleep. Do I hear Robin fall off the ceiling anytime?
Yeah, you slough off after a little while.
She does zoomies up there until until it wears off.
I think at some point Therghast sits up in the middle of the night, looks around, and you just hear him say, "Where did you get that?" And then lays back down.
Got a real bad case of narcolepsy, this guy.
I guess is the creepiest thing here so far. All right, after about 8 hours, we'll wake him up if he's not awake.
Yeah.
Well,
Unless
sitting there in the
something-
dark, after an hour goes by, then another, and then I'm assuming there's some sort of shift change, or you just.
I'll take over at a certain point.
Okay.
I only have twilight vision, not deep vision.
Okay. So you're effectively blind down here.
In that
Twilight
case,
vision is starlight and moonlight,
okay.
but you have excellent hearing.
Yeah, you still got hearing. and
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll just listen.
So you're just sat there in the dark. You're kind of all holed up in the corner of the room, and you can hear something moving along the corridor. It's fairly distant, but you hear a sort of shuffling of feet or limbs or something, and you hear.
I'm gonna nudge Bolo awake.
Oh, what? What?
Shh. Listen. Your mic is cutting it out, Jeremy.
Damn it.
There we go. I look in the direction.
So, damn it! I was thinking I'm in AD&D mode. I'm like, oh, it's infravision. You can't see it, but you can. In the to the northeast, kind of moving through the corridor.
Yeah.
So basically, emerging into the chamber are a pair of hunched figures. They're about man-sized, but they've got like their knuckles dragging, and they're kind of moving really, really bent with their heads just kind of craned really unnaturally. Their heads sort of thrust forward like a bullet. And they're just sort of shambling along, and they stop. They kind of turn.
Do I recognize these things?
Then they turn and they shuffle back up the hall.
Uh-oh.
She
Do I know
sets
what these
down
things
the
are?
short bow.
Oh yeah, because you can see detail in that. I'm still thinking infravision. God damn it. Yeah, so they looked like maybe make me a wisdom check. They had slate gray skin. They were very gaunt, bent humanoids with bony fingers and sunken in eyes,
It's a
clad in tattered
15.
rags.
15 non-prime.
Some sort of humanoid.
Okay.
What the fuck was
Slavering humanoids.
What was that?
Not sure. We either stay here. They seem to smell us and walked away. They might be going to get more of their buddies. We either chase them down and take them out, or we should probably move.
What do you think? Can you take one?
Oh,
I
I'm
could
sure
maybe
can.
take one.
Maybe we wait here.
I guess so.
See what comes.
All right. I'll keep listening. You go back to sleep. I'll wake you if anything happens.
All right. Kind of be hard to go back to sleep, but okay.
About 40 minutes go by. And then that slavering, shuffling, throaty, furtive sound kind of returns to you in greater number.
I get everybody up. Come on, this way.
What is it?
Don't know.
We've got
I light my lantern. Just a minute.
You light up the lantern and the chamber blooms with light. At the northern edge of the chamber, just barely illuminated by the edge of it, you can see like the gaunt contours of a face, and then another face and another, and these gleaming red wet eyes as they sort of sway back and forth, watching you.
Welcome to the party.
I'm gonna knock an
Look at
arrow.
those things.
What is that?
Do they appear to be undead?
You would recognize these as ghouls.
Ghouls. I will step forward, and I don't know if we have an action to take right now or if we need to.
So we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
And if you win, you can do. Otherwise, they're just going to pour into this room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shall I?
Don't roll a 1, and you've got it.
You're our official roller.
That's an 8.
Sweet.
Hey, you guys get to go.
Hey. I will step forward, realizing that it's ghouls, undead, and I will cast Turn Undead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you'll do is you'll make a wisdom check, and if that succeeds, you'll roll a d12 to determine the number of undead that you turn. The way that I run it is they are turned for as long as that holy symbol's up and presented prominently. The second you stop, the repellent force ceases to act on them.
Okay. Yep. And
So-
I would say that probably the holy symbol is the spindle and the 3 threads, but it's on my shield, so I have my shield forward.
Sure.
Okay. So you said a wisdom check.
A wisdom
All
check.
right. That is going to be a 16 prime.
Okay.
17 prime.
Okay. Roll me a d12.
D12. I think I would add my charisma to this too if I had a bonus, but I do not. It's just plus 0. 10.
They kind of fall back almost over themselves. This high-pitched, shrieking wail fills the hallway, and they turn and start scrambling over themselves, just trying to race up the hall, shouting and wailing and howling and gibbering in this strange black tongue that they're speaking. And they just completely go beyond the light of your lantern into darkness. And you can hear them go because they're so loud. They're basically just completely caterwauling and slamming the ground as they go, basically on hands and feet, almost like animals running away.
Praise the prismatic lady. Perhaps we should consider moving.
Yes.
Bolo sort of like it was stepping up to engage, and why's everything run away? Go back, you slag. Well done, I guess, sister. Maybe we go back to where Herman was. That seemed they fortified that. It's got a door. Maybe that's a safer place to take a rest.
I'm up for that.
I agree.
Be quick about it then.
Okay.
Well, we know
Keep
where
our
it is, at
shield
least.
up as we start
Yeah.
going. Are we going towards the room that Herman and his gang was in? Is that towards the ghouls or away from the ghouls?
So
I imagine we would retrace
toward,
our
but
steps.
whether or not they went that, because there's a couple branching paths, whether or not they're
Yep.
going exactly that way, you don't know.
Right.
It's not
But
the way
they
we
were ahead
came
of us.
into
We're
this room,
walking
though.
towards
Yeah.
where they were coming from. So I will stand. I
Correct.
will take the
Sure.
lead with my
Okay.
shield out in front, and as we advance.
And make no mistake, you can hear them up the corridor. So you're advancing north. You go about 60 feet and you come to where there's a branch to the left with a closed door, or the hallway runs north ahead of you, curling towards the northeast. And you can hear them racing up in the northeast, kind of still fleeing and howling and shrieking. The door to the left is open, and it looks like it leads into some sort of leather worker's shop.
That's the one we were in before, right?
Okay. So stepping into that chamber, you can see that there are 4 doors set into the center of each wall. One to the north, one to the south, one to the northwest, and one to the southwest.
Is this the same place we were before? The same leather place?
You believe so. It's the only 5-walled room that you've seen thus far.
Yeah.
So
The northwest room was the one that we had entered from.
Well, we can either rest here. It's got doors, or we go to where Herman was, which is
pile of moldy leather in the center of the room.
Herman
benches
has
and
1
crates.
door, I think. This has 5.
indeed.
One
Yeah.
door beats 5.
Agreed.
Yeah. So
Depends on if you want high or low.
Mhm.
Oh,
In this case.
I agree.
we go
So you
for-
begin advancing northwest up the corridor, picking up the due west path to the door south and back around through another door to the chair cellar, which has been completely vacated.
All right. This is our place now.
secure the door as best we can.
Yep.
Try to get some rest.
Yep.
You can see looking at it that there is a spot where they had spiked it in the past with an iron spike. So you could just drive it in there.
Have
Should do you
spikes.
some well.
Yeah,
Let's spike it up. Yep.
let's do
Okay.
it.
I'll
So you drive a
Spike
spike
on-
in
Yeah.
and attempt to resume your rest.
The strangest dream. I was gown shopping with Zagyg.
And incredibly, the 8 hours elapsed without another incident.
Right. Well done, sister.
Woo.
Oh,
Do
good
we all
studying.
get hit points back?
And
You all gain 1 hit point.
sweet, brutal.
God, I love CNC.
All right.
It's best to not lose them in the first place.
Well,
Yeah.
ladies, while we were, during the downtime that I was awake, other than watching out for things, I was sort of calculating how much gold we've gotten for our blood so far.
So those 11 nuggets that you
Yeah.
collected are each worth 200 gold. You would estimate.
Yeah, so that's over 2,000 gold pieces right there from those.
Perhaps we should call it good and leave while we're ahead.
But do you remember the way out?
We have a
Oh.
dwarf.
Yeah, that's why you brought
Who said
Bolo.
that? Damn it!
I should also. Oh no, you're in the. Okay, yeah. So you're good.
What do you say? Should we leave with what we have, or do we continue for the promise of additional treasure and likely death?
I'm concerned that Herman's going to be extremely unhappy with the fact
fuck
that we
Herman.
didn't-
He's dead.
Well, but if he's not dead, though, or if he's dead and comes back from death, which is entirely a possibility,
I didn't
Eventually.
recognize him in the ghouls.
Does happen, especially in a place like this.
yes,
Sister, how are you
trust
so
a
certain
man.
that he's dead?
right. And my thought is, we've escaped both ends of a bad situation, and that's enough money for my tuition this upcoming semester. So,
Is
Six
quite a
of
bit
one.
of riches.
It is quite a bit.
I'm
At the,
with
at the very
Therghast.
least, if we were to come back, we should come back at full strength. This place doesn't seem like one that forgives oversight like that.
We could purchase quite a few helpful potions with this. with
Oh,
this
yeah,
little
indeed.
Bit
Yeah.
of gold.
This is true.
Just
Yes.
drank my healing potion. It's all gone. Yep.
And I wasted my
Robin?
potion of spider walking.
We'll get you another.
Yes, we can get you more. We'll get you 2, dear.
Then I say, let's fight our way back out of here, regroup in town, have a few drinks,
Ah,
come back.
yes.
take a nap.
A long nap,
Yes.
maybe even bathe.
please,
Ew.
especially Therghast.
Yes.
Bathing makes me cold.
Well, have them heat the water. You silly man.
There's some heated oil.
You are a peculiar wizard.
Oh, just an old man. I get set in my ways.
And then,
No.
then we'll come back and find out our house again.
Yeah.
So
and Herman.
Some more of his blood.
we'll leave a roving demon who cries blood.
Cries gold.
Cries
Cries
gold.
gold.
Done good work here.
Apologies.
You've done
Bleeds
very good
gold.
work here.
You can imagine why I
I
wanted
think that's
to
a pretty
capture
good
him
day's
right.
work, right?
You can
It's a
imagine.
good day's work indeed.
Freeing an all-powerful crocodile demon. After aggravating a crowd of ghouls
That now know you're here.
that
Yes.
now know that we're here.
Good thing
And
though is they drew whatever other bad guys were because they were yelling up a storm, right?
escaping with our skin.
Not
It's a
bad, not
good
bad at
day's
all.
work.
Including this, and we did leave skin behind as well.
That's at least minimum 500 gold each, so not bad at all. for a
We've got
day's
skin
work.
in the game.
Indeed.
Yes, we do.
I think you left some skin back there, but you know that's.
Exactly.
Well, then it's settled. Let's make our way.
Should we leave a note for her, Herman?
Oh, what is it with your preoccupation with the Herman?
I don't care about him. I'm just asking if we want to be polite or not.
Hell no.
All right then.
I like with the church that you represent, whatever it is, Isbel.
A prismatic lady.
Oh yes, I keep
Yes.
saying that. There's a certain disposition that you represent, that you espouse, and I find it appealing.
Well, thank you. That's probably the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Therghast.
I think
I don't talk to many women.
That's probably a good thing.
We'll get you
I'll pat
classes.
you on the back a little too hard.
Hey, you've got 500 gold now. You can talk to as many women as you like. I think there was a brothel.
Oh,
in town.
Bolo.
I'll have to pay for tuition.
So you have to pay for something else, but you know whatever. All right.
Oh,
Onwards and upwards.
Sure. Yes.
The brothel awaits.
The brothel. It is just like my second edition D&D days here. The brothel.
Amen. And I'll start leading the way.
Yeah.
Good.
so you sort of intuit your way up out of the chamber through the vestibule, heading west and then turning southwest along the hall, past the grain cellar. Kind of coming to that to a left and right passage, sort of going around. And as you're kind of advancing, you're like, wait a minute. The block in the middle of the room is reset.
Oh, son of a bitch.
This isn't funny anymore.
We can use it to our advantage if the ghouls begin to chase us.
So does that block our egress? No,
It's near to the egress, you recall.
right.
Come on, Bolo. You must know there's an activation switch here somewhere. I press like that one with my staff.
Oh, there is. Yeah, I'll take a look around, see if I can find. I mean, that's not my forte. Robin might give me a hand with
I'll
it.
do the same.
Well, when he
yeah.
reaches out and taps with the staff, that section of wall just rolls towards you, barring the path forward.
What have you done, Therghast?
Oh my.
I
The
avoided.
exit's behind this block, but how to get to it now, you're not sure.
He truly is a powerful wizard.
Powerfully
Yeah.
stupid.
See, I had just said so many nice things about you, Isbel.
I know, and I was getting to like you too, Therghast. Now we're
Here.
trapped.
Do you want some of my gold?
No, that will do me no good here.
I just thought you'd keep talking to me if I did.
No, sir, please. If we get out of this, Therghast, I'll tell you all about women and how to treat them with respect, not like, and I'll gesture towards Bolo, not like him.
Yeah.
Take your
You don't know
advice
the
from that
first
one.
thing about dwarven women. That's in a pie hole.
Uh-oh.
What was
I hear
that?
something.
What was it?
Oh, I thought... What was that noise?
It was like a retching noise.
Where'd that come from?
Someone's retching.
I'm gonna listen.
Other
Retching or
side.
hacking.
Can I listen to
Hacking.
determine what direction it's coming from?
Sure, make me a listen check.
Oh, that's really good. 19 on the die plus a million.
Okay.
Plus 2 plus
Whoa.
1 plus my level.
1 million.
20
Back
plus.
the way you came.
It's back that
Not to
way.
you. There's got to be a way around this.
We could use this room to rest if need be.
Well, immediately to your left is the door to the grain cellar.
Oh, we do. That is a defensible location, right? There's only one exit out of there, as far as we can tell, right?
Perhaps we slip inside the grain cellar and peek out the door and see if anyone comes this way.
Not any secret doors about. Robin,
Bolo?
I'll
I
look
looked, I
around,
didn't
see if
find
there's any
any.
secret doors or passageways or.
At this location, you do not sense any secret doors.
Okay.
Search about. There's got to be a way to bypass this. I'm gonna go into the granary room and see
Sure.
if I can find a secret door.
Sure.
I'm just keeping
make a
awareness
wisdom
of the
check.
retching in
Wisdom?
the distance.
Okay.
I would like to cast discern magic in this room.
On the great on what?
19.
I think on the
So I guess it's just a beam that you can aim, so it'll run for a while.
okay.
So when you cast it, the wall that's barring your passage, that sliding block, glows. But nothing else looking around glows at present. A 19, you don't find any secret doors working up and down the passage, looking around in the cellar.
I think I stand so awkwardly long looking at the block
Yeah.
that you all eventually come back to figure out what the hell I'm doing. And I'm like, this
You're
stone, the
Yeah.
stone is magic. There is a magic operation here.
Well,
I rested. Perhaps I could dispel this effect.
Worth a try.
Oh, I suppose so. It is my most powerful spell.
Have you
Done
said
it.
that multiple times on
Yes,
this very day?
So many
On
most
multiple
powerful
types of spells.
Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, why would I kid about? Why would I kid about that, Therghast?
I think you're just.
it
Playing
worked out
tricks.
for us once before. Go ahead, do it.
Oh, right. Okay. I'm going to
He's
dispel
about
magic.
50-50 to be fair, Bolo.
We've got 2,000 gold that says otherwise. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm going to try to dispel the magical effect.
Okay. Does that call for an intelligence check? I don't remember.
I have to look.
That's how we ran it before, but
Okay.
does it just make a save?
Let us find out. I'm too far down in my spellbook, too. Oops, not too far that way. It is. Oh, now I got myself a bit turned around here.
There's no saving throw affected by spell resistance.
Yes. Spell
Oh, okay.
resistance.
Spell resistance, eh? Is there a check associated?
Nope. There's no saving throw.
I do need to make a
Really?
successful intelligence check.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's what I
Yes.
needed to know.
So is that my modifier plus level or just my modifier?
You had your level for that.
Okay.
Always.
6 plus 7. 13.
Total.
Yeah. Because as my friends know, when I'm a player, my dice hate my soul.
Unless you're dispelling magic on a demon that's been trapped there for 1,000.
Well,
Yeah. You get
1 out of 100
one
isn't bad.
victory with dice.
Like
per
I
game.
said, he's about 50-50 at this point.
So did my spell do anything?
No.
This was a useless spell. I knew I...
Sparks shoot off of the stone as you try to cast it. You actually get singed for a point of damage.
Ow!
Oof. Nasty work. Well, do we want
Being a
to?
wizard's the hardest job.
Do we want to go the direction that Herman went? See if he actually pegged it.
I think that's a good idea. At least it's something to do.
But maybe they've cleared some way out.
Appears as though the Mad Mage does not want us to leave quite
Watch
yet.
it. Watch it.
No, it's total randomization, I promise you. I rolled for what direction that thing moved.
Love it.
So you see, we are hated.
Perhaps
Well,
if we leave for a bit and come back, it will reset again, and our odds will be, well,
Greatly
by odds, we
improved.
may have a different outcome.
Yes.
Yes, it's possible. Yeah, but how
I'm
many
sick
hours
of
though? That's the thing.
waiting.
See, it seems that
Or Herman hunting.
this shifting block has barred your passage forward. What then would you like to do?
I think we go back to Herman's room, and from there, track the way that he said he was going to go.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
A great idea, Bolo.
Oh, thank you.
I do offer at least one compliment a day.
Good. That's
You've
early.
quite exceeded your quota.
I'm working on it. It's a character building exercise.
Okay.
Either way,
In the meantime, something might have moved into Herman's room. We'll see.
I do want to announce, though,
Yes.
however, I do only have one flask of oil left besides the one we are burning now.
Duly noted.
I do have some torches, and I have a spell.
Oh, in the
to
deep
know.
cellars, maybe we'll find a room with more of those. Huh?
Right.
I don't really worry about such things, but you know.
I mean, if you were listening, I sort of said I have more than enough light anyway, so it's not a big concern, but
Good.
torch is a bit more acrid. I have all this facial hair like you do, Bolo.
You didn't get the smokeless variety.
No, I didn't. They didn't have any of those. Frankly didn't know they made them.
Those go quick. They go quick.
Oh. Overpriced and underperformative.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay. So back up the corridor you advance. Coming to that sort of slanted T intersection, you know to the right is up the hall is the door to Herman's former lair. The door immediately across from you had opened and it led to a hall you have not explored. To the left, the passage also continues on a path you have not explored.
Is that the way we think Herman went? He said he was going to go to this
Northwest.
He
Northeast.
said he was going to go northeast. Yeah.
northeast.
So
Yeah.
east is towards Herman's lair. Is east. So
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an ear out for that retching as we move in that direction.
sure. So turning east, you advance past Herman's chair cellar.
Yep.
10 feet, 20 feet. At 30 feet, there is a hallway running north to your left, or you continue going ahead to a hallway with branching intersections going northeast and southeast.
Can we tell if somebody has gone through here lately? Like there's dust on the floor that's been disturbed or anything like that? Scraped of metal armor, anything?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's pretty clear.
What do we think? North or continue?
Let's flip a coin for it.
I just feel intuitively that Herman said he was going northeast, and that north or east are better options. We were going southeast, so there'd be no reason for them to go south.
No.
So
That's
north.
true.
North we go.
Okay, so you take the north passage.
Indeed.
So you advance 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet. The hall ends and hooks back to the left. Ren,
East.
your elven senses give you the impression that something is obscured around here.
Robin, not Ren. Wrong game.
Damn it, Robin.
Wrong bird.
Species.
I knew that reference.
But you said my elven sense. So stuff happens.
You get this weird sort of prickle on the back of your neck that you get when something's obscured from you.
Tunnel.
I'm gonna look around for a secret door.
Sure, maybe a wisdom check.
That's really good. 17 plus 5, that's 22. Plus 1 for 23. Prime.
Okay. Sure enough, after some feeling around on a section of wall, you touch a stone that shifts ever so slightly, and the wall sort of recedes in before you and slides off to the right.
I knew there would be secret doors here.
Well done, little bird.
Nice.
Well done. If there's a secret door, that means they're trying to keep something secret.
Not for long. Where
Spoken
there's
like a
secrets, there's money.
True dwarf. I just can't help but feel that somewhere on the other side of the wall where it shifted, there's some poor wizard that got crushed.
In another life.
As long as it wasn't you.
Yeah, time is a circle.
Yeah. So, peering into the chamber through the open archway, which leads, you peer through an open archway, which leads into a modest vaulted chamber. You see what appears to be the form of a chapel, whose purpose in these dismal cellars is altogether unclear. Its sole furnishings are a broad, low altar carved of stone, stripped of any vestments or trappings, and a towering idol of cast metal, which looms mightily behind it like a grim gray god. The furniture the figure depicted resembles a comely woman with 8 arms stretched forward in mendication, skyward in invocation, and earthward in denigration, and resting upon her motherly hips. From the waist down, in lieu of legs, the titanic figure has the scaly trunk of an enormous serpent, likewise cast of the same gray metal. The chamber is illuminated by 4 brass braziers set upon chains descending from the vaulted ceiling in each corner of the room. Its light orange and unstable as it casts flickering shadows across the stoic face of the idol. Before the idol, sprawled out across the ground, are the forms of 5 figures.
I fucking knew it.
Be honest, did you just guess or did Prismira tell you?
She told me
When?
when you weren't listening.
I'm always listening.
It's one of the voices in her head, Robin.
Oh, fuck it. What happened to Herman?
Let's go see.
Careful now, careful. One
Yeah,
moment.
Yes.
One
careful.
moment before we run in there. Therghast, are you able to discern magic? Are there any magical traps afoot?
So, question about 0 level spells. Are they one and done as well?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Well, I can today.
Let's do it.
Oh, all right.
Unless you'd like me to.
Oh, wait. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, wait, no, I did it. I did it for
Which is
the.
it?
I did it for the stone, and then I tried to get rid of the stone, and that didn't work. How long ago was that?
That
was a
the
few
spell
minutes
magic,
ago.
right? Not
That was a few minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yes.
Yeah, so
No,
you did, so it's
I
gone.
can't. I can't do it. No.
I can do it. I will step
Oh
forward
well.
and cast discern magic.
Can you dispel magic as well? I suppose you can do that.
Gonna also check for traps.
Anything the prismatic lady instructs.
We're lucky we're not lighting a torch with the memory power out of Therghast today. All right. Sister?
What does that mean?
So yes,
Oh,
I will
it's an
go
old
ahead
Dwarven
and
saying.
cast discern magic.
Sure. So, one of the forms on the ground, clad in red robes, glows. You're pretty sure you've seen those robes before.
Yeah,
Additionally, the whole of this idol gleams with an even dull energy.
The idol is most certainly magic, and that corpse there is giving off some serious arcane vibes.
That's
in all
him, isn't
gesture.
it? Yeah, that's his robes at least. He's probably
Robin,
got all
would
sorts
you-
of magical trinkets on him.
Check for traps before we waltz in there.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm gonna
Oh,
check for
that-
Sure.
traps.
That 8-armed bitch is probably chock full of traps. Is it evident how they died or no?
From this distance, you can't tell. They're laying in pools of blood.
21 prime.
They died poorly, is what I'm thinking.
21 prime.
Yeah.
So you don't see any sort of traps or mechanisms. You do note that there are a number of furrows in the stone, kind of just inside, as though it's been damaged in some way. It's the first sign of like actually notable wear on any of it. It's on the floors and partially up one of the walls.
Oh, I'll take a look at that. Does that look like some sort of mechanism or a blade or some sort of trap that maybe sigh through the stone?
Yeah, look, it's like an extremely sharp axe head or something, just bit deep in it. But it's so erratic.
Oh, it's radical.
It's not like a mechanism. It's
Got
it's like something was wailing on it at some point.
Does
Some
she
How
have
big
any,
is
have
that?
any weapons on her?
How big is the idol?
Yeah.
It's like 18 feet.
Okay.
And she didn't have any weapons on her, though, does she?
There are 8 huge scimitars
There are. All right.
Yeah.
around her. She's got like a girdle of skulls.
Nice. Actual skulls or metal?
No, they're cast of iron.
Do the scimitars look about the size of those furrows?
They may.
Well,
Are any of those corpses like separated? Are they
slice
hacked
and dice
through?
like-
Like,
Well, I mean, they're clad in mail and robes and things.
Okay.
You want to get closer, you may inspect them.
Before we do, I'm going to go back to the sliding door that Robin found, and I'm going to take a
That
spike.
is this door. Oh,
Yes,
yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I'm going to take a spike and spike the door open so it doesn't shut behind us.
Okay.
That's my intent, at least.
You do so.
Learned our
There
lesson,
is
didn't we?
there is no true reason to set foot inside this room. We've satisfied our curiosity. Herman lies dead, as the prismatic lady told us.
He lies dead with a bunch of magic shit on him.
Do we know that that's really Herman?
Who else could it be, dear?
It could be Nick, Tim and
Well,
Tom.
Tom.
Tim
Probably
and
all
Tom.
3 of them, and then
there's-
some.
Yeah, there's 4 other bodies.
There's 5 bodies in there.
Yeah, there's Tim, Tom, and the other 2 guys that were with him.
Look, Bolo, you're the fastest of all of us here. The one there is the one that glows with magic. If that will satisfy your curiosity, would you at least let me bestow upon you the blessing of the lady?
I'll take any blessing I can get.
Very well.
Bestow away.
Give me a moment then. I will cast Bless. Anyone within earshot as I pray, which should be all of you, who are friendly to the caster, so maybe not Therghast. No, I'm just kidding. +1 on attribute checks, saving throws, and 2 hit rolls.
Okay, it's pretty
I cast
good.
Bless.
And I will cast protection from disposition against chaos
Okay, chaos.
Nice.
All right.
All right. All
on
right.
Bolo.
All right, here's the plan. I'm going to run up, I'm going to grab his ass, and I'm going to bring him all the way back here.
You think
Go.
they are separated?
Well, if it's separated, it's separated. I'll take both pieces, but I'm going to try to keep
Oh.
it
If you have to
whole.
choose, take the top half.
Yeah.
That's all where the good stuff is, right? All right, man. All right.
Actually,
All right. I'm going to take my pack off
Sure.
and put it down with my companions.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to run up to where he is, grab him, and run back if I can.
Sure. So you unburden yourself. You race into the chamber. You stoop to grab him. You go to pull him, and just his torso and his arms are coming with you. Everything else is kind of like caught. His robe is badly slashed, but it's still mostly together. So when you pull, his legs kind of drag behind him a little bit. So you kind of got to jerk him a little bit to start moving towards the door. As you're doing this sound of like rending, grinding, bending metal.
Run, go!
And the idol's head slowly lowers.
Oh God.
Down off the altar it comes.
Like you didn't know that
All
was going to
8
happen.
arms
Let's
go to blades on its belt.
time to leave.
I'm
Time to go,
running
time
with
to go, time to go.
With my
So you're just running. Is that
40 speed with his body, with the top half.
Well, there
so you're
goes
gonna be
Bolo.
you're gonna be doing 20 with hauling him like
Yes,
that.
yes.
Okay. So he's starting to run for the exit. Are the rest of you just immediately bolting? Are you waiting to make sure that he gets you, or what's
I'm waiting to slam the door shut behind him.
okay?
Well, I can't get through the door, right? It's too small. It's too big, right?
Uh,
I mean, I don't know. The
Who
door
knows?
is a regular door.
No, it's probably 10 feet high, and it's a wide arch. It's probably 7 feet at the base.
Robin, you found the biggest secret door ever.
and I'm
So
gonna
what we'll
tell
do is
about
roll
it.
initiative. If you win, you get out and it can't take a swipe at you.
Okay.
All right, come on, Robin.
All right.
It's a
I've been
pretty
rolling
good roll.
I've been
Come
rolling
on,
better.
Robin.
Big
Pretty
money,
good
Robin.
roll.
Big money roll.
Oh, that's a
Blast.
9. That's a 9.
Damn it!
Let's go, dude.
Okay, so you drag his body out through the door. Robin, you go to slam it shut, and it is caught.
Fuck.
It is not moving.
The
So
spike,
someone
the
spiked
spike.
it.
I spiked it.
I will
Get the
I will
spike out!
Magi's reach and pull the spike.
Okay, so you.
Nice.
So we'll roll initiative again to see if you can pull it before this thing kind of leans through and swings
Oh my
with 3
God.
giant blades.
That's an 8.
I rolled a 10.
Fuck.
Ah,
Oh
Therghast.
shit.
So Therghast, I'm assuming, has the good sense to not be near.
You don't need
Yeah,
to, right?
that's why I'm using reach.
Magic hand, yeah.
Right.
Oh,
So
right,
it's
magic.
gonna be Bolo, certainly.
Fuck.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh, wait a minute.
You are blessed, remember.
Right,
That's
which
true.
improves his AC by 1, doesn't it?
And
And
protected
what is
by
the protection from chaos?
Chaos.
What does that do?
Yeah, just +2 AC, +2 saving throws, and +2.
Okay, so
ability.
Bolo's got an AC of 17 right now.
Dig it. Dig it.
That's still a hit.
Fuck.
Oh, oof.
That's a miss, and a miss. So one of these enormous arms. This thing is completely. It's not speaking. It's not emoting. It's just
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a set iron face on this thing, but it is groaning and rent and sort of like this just warping metal sound as these huge blades come wham, 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 all on the from the right hand. It seems to be right side dominant. One of them slams into you as you're kind of dragging this body out. How much damage? I care about Herman. Get him out of here.
Herman's old news.
It better not be like his magic item was his boots. That would
Yeah.
Said you're gonna grab his ass.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so he gets another attack. And that's another hit.
Okay.
Okay, where's my D12s?
Oh, God.
Okay, there's one.
One.
So
on the
one of
die.
them strikes you for 3 damage.
Okay.
The other for 12.
All
There's 2
right.
enormous blades. Wham! Wham! The other 2 missing. And it's just kind of following you up. But you're able to pass through the door. You're using your mage hand to pull loose the spike.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ping, out it pulls. You slam the door shut. One of the blades comes through the door, boom, preventing it from properly shutting because it stuck one of its blades out. It's basically in the catch. What do you do now?
Maybe
Run!
maybe it activates from proximity. So let's make our way away.
Let's go.
Away.
Okay.
I
you
will
just
cast. I'm gonna quickly cast heal light wounds on Bolo for 7 points.
Thank you.
Okay, so you cast this spell, you regain 7 points, but you can't move while you're casting, so this door is slowly opening.
Oh no, yeah, get moving.
But it's just trying to squeeze through right now. Stop. Watch. Good lord. So it's just trying to get through right now. So you're able to cast it, and you just start running. You pick a direction and start running.
Yep.
And you're advancing up the corridor 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet, 60 feet. You hang a right, 70 feet, 80 feet, 90 feet. The hallway turns sharp to the south. You emerge into a chamber 30 by 30 feet. To your right is a door that's closed. To the south is a passageway that leads God knows where. There's a weird bump out of shaped stone kind of off to the left. And looking at the scrape marks in the floor, you realize you've just circumvented the block trap.
Wow.
In your face!
My most powerful
Thank
spell.
you, good lady.
All right, it pays to wander around a dungeon with Sister Isbel.
By
Thank
the way,
Chris
just in
Mira.
case it comes up, Jeremy, I'm concentrating on that Magi's Reach, so it's still with me.
Okay, gotcha.
So that
Right.
means that we're on the side that we can find the exit.
Yeah,
The staircase.
which
Sweet.
memory serves, it's right through that door that's right there.
Yep. Let's go to that door.
Let's go.
Yep.
You open it, there's a flight of stairs going up.
Let's go up the stairs, dragging a half a dead adventurer.
Yeah,
As we're going up the stairs, do I hear this creature following us?
you do not.
I think we're good.
I was gonna say, run to the parts that's where the ceiling gets lower, smaller.
Yeah.
Now, if we were playing this game for real, then you'd be in the storerooms and there'd be a whole mess of
So many kobolds.
trying to fight you, just preventing you from leaving. Because half the challenge is getting out again.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We already experienced that, but
Well, may I suggest an idea to consider?
Sure.
That we make our way to the cellars, and despite the kobolds, or because of perhaps, we find a hiding place here to gather ourselves, and maybe we come back and continue this.
indeed.
I'd be up to
Indeed.
continue.
Yes.
Do another session at some point.
Yeah, maybe brothels in between, but yes.
Just
Yep.
an idea.
Yep,
Sure.
Yep. Therghast, what's he got on him?
Oh, I just used my staff to.
Yeah. So if the detect magic is still going,
The
he's got
it's Magi's hand. The detect.
I have
magic.
discern magic though.
yeah,
Discern. Oh yeah, right.
So yeah, so the discern magic is running. You note that his bracers glow very like white hot. He's also got a ring that's gleaming. Rifling through his things, he's got a spell book. He's got a potion with a glass vial with some sort of dark fluid in it, and a coin purse that jingles very promisingly when you shake it.
Sweet. That's not a bad
Very good.
hole for a couple of days. I'd
How's
say.
his head? Is the head intact?
Yeah, he was basically just bisected.
Well, I usually don't do this sort of thing, but I do have Speak with Dead prepared.
Oh no.
Let's go.
But perhaps we can save that for next time
Mhm.
as I prepare to cast it.
Sweet.
Okay.
Gang, that was awesome.
That was
was
really
fun.
fun. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Jeremy. Thank you for
Thank
the
you,
invite.
Thank you,
Jeremy.
Grace.
Blast.
Jeremy.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
thanks
great.
for the invite to do this.
Mhm.